It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, we did it. We survived yet another Monday, rolling along here on a Tuesday. And, John, you said we want to keep talking about our old buddy Larry Foster.
Yeah, I went to work at Vault LTV August of 84. Larry had been there a week or two. Hadn't been there long. I was 24 and he was 23. And we worked on what we call the LPC line.
Okay.
Launch pod containers.
Oh,
and he wired up the structures, and I loaded the launch tubes, and then we had another guy running the drilling pit, two guys running the drilling pin machine at that time, which later on I ended up running. But it was me and Larry and Johnny Simpson, Chuck Holt, Larry Vaughn, Benny Bailey, Brian Lee, David Riggs, Kenny Rowland, Pat Mosley, her sister Becky Clemens, and we were like a family. Charlie Haney and Gary Dixon were in the paint booth, and Donna Humphreys was our inspector, and Martha DeLand, Martha Morrison was our inspector, and we were like a family.
Yep.
We had several different bosses: Rodell Flowers, Bill Hageman, Sonny Blair. But, we worked together. We ate lunch together. We partied together on the weekend.
Hung out together, yep.
Had Christmas parties together. And that summer of 85, later on the next summer, I pretty much lived in the Townhouse Motel on the weekends there across from the courthouse. It's gone now. I would get room 15 every Friday morning.
Yep.
And I'd bring my clothes from my mama's, and I didn't have an air conditioner at mama's, I'd come in on Friday morning, pay for the room before I went to work, turn the air down to about 60, leave my weekend clothes there, and go to work. And we'd get off work, and we'd go to Taco Tico and get us a big sack of tacos and put in the refrigerator, and we was off for the weekend,
There you go. Eat tacos all weekend.
Go to the White House, go to the Cellar, go to Tebow's, go to the Retreat, kind of pretty much in that order. And then on Sunday mornings, when the Retreat closed, we ended up stopping at Creech's every Sunday morning and hoisting a tube, an inner tube or so, or two, out of a couple of tires down there, And we'd be in the swimming pool at the Townhouse when the Methodists were all going into church there, across the street.
There you go.
And I'm sure praying for us, But Larry and I were just we ran together for a long time, and like so many other times in your life, you kind of drift later on in a different direction, and we drifted in different directions. I got married, and and things you move on. It's just a great, one of those guys that you just assume will always be there.
Absolutely.
He showed up every year at the Crawfish Boil at Guest Fest. Always bought a shirt or two. Put money in the kitty for the whoever we were raising money for. Just always good to help. Always good to be there if you needed him. He was an active patch holder in the Christian Motorcyclists Association. He worked all their benefits. Always done everything he could to contribute to help. And over the course of the years, we both got away from drinking.
Right.
Didn't drink anymore. Pretty much did everything the right way. And he called me when I was in the hospital a few weeks ago. He told me, he said, I'm going to turn 62 next year. He said, I'm going to file on my Social Security. He loved ham radios. He said, I'm going to kick back with my kids and grandkids and play with my ham radios.
There you go.
Didn't make it, But we'll tell another Larry Foster story. We'll try to tell something humorous Thursday. How's that?
There you go. Sounds like a plan already, man. Hey, that's going to wrap up Remember When with Uncle John here for today. But we couldn't be doing this without the great financial support of people like the Prescott Raceway over at 5121 Highway 53 East. Give them a call at 904-5952. They're about to wrap things up, so check out that schedule at PrescottRaceway.net or go by and see Jackie Lewis at the Napa store in Magnolia.
And we got ProMed Ambulance. 1-800-634-0436. Give them a call and get signed up.
Sherwin-Williams House Paint, 315 Jefferson Street. You can give them a holler at 836-8125. Talk to Greg Bradshaw. Get his recommendation on all your interior and exterior house paint needs. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, John.
Oh, let's don't forget J.J. Lindsay now.
Oh, yeah, J.J.
Down at the Shopper's Guide.
No doubt.
Give him a call for all your stationery needs.
Had a great time at the Ducks Unlimited banquet last weekend, too.
Absolutely. See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.